Hi friends, I am Kris Pierce and I want to thank Dr. Jill Burgett for asking me to answer some of these questions. It was a lot of fun to think about some of these things. I was an elementary music teacher and a middle school choir director for 31 years. I have both degrees from UNC and I teach at UNC as an adjunct professor in the music ed department. So I am a Bear at heart, go Bears. I've been with the Greeley Children's Chorale for 28 years and am still currently working with them. And I direct a church choir at St. Patrick's. When I think about who inspired me to be a music teacher, I first think about my mom because she taught me how to sing harmony when I was very young and just gave me the appreciation of music. Neither of my parents were professional musicians, but they both loved music. And then of course, my amazing music teachers. My elementary music teacher was just the best. And we're actually still friends. And Marsha Washburn just instilled that love of music in me. And also, she was my private piano teacher and choir director. And then fortunately, I grew up in Fort Morgan and there were some really good music teachers there. My junior high band director, Don Price, and Larry Overton, the orchestra director, and of course, Ken Shank, the high school choir director. So they were all very influential. And then when I came to UNC, I had the privilege of singing in concert choir under Dr. Howard Skinner for 5 years. So obviously I had some really, really great role models. Staying in the profession, what inspires me to stay in it is my amazing students. As a professor, I can tell you that the future of music education is really in good hands. But just working with my amazing students is what keeps me in the profession. Music education and education in general has changed dramatically over the years. Part of that is because too many non-teachers are influencing educational policy, and that makes some things more difficult for us. However, children and students are still wonderful. They have good hearts, they want to learn, and that's something that doesn't change. They have good intentions, and you get to work with and meet some amazing people in education. Technology has exponentially changed education in general. If you know me, you know that for me, it's a blessing and a curse. And the curse causes me to curse. So also, what hasn't changed is the need for human interaction and connection. That doesn't change. And as music educators, our classes and our ensembles give our kids the chance to be human and to interact with each other. And they need that. Please continue to encourage that and create that community and that safety in your class for your amazing students, because they deserve that and they need that human interaction. Some advice for my younger self. I feel like I did a few things right. I actually have been married for 33 years, so I would pick him again. I am still working in a career that I love. And so I knew in junior high that I wanted to be a music teacher, and I have never regretted that choice, even on my most difficult times. And there are difficult times. That's just how it is. There's still difficult times. But on the nights that I was coming home crying almost every night, I still loved being a music teacher. So that was a good choice. If I had to do it again, I think I probably would have spent a little more time with my own kids, a little less time with other people's kids. Some of my most memorable experiences are really not events, but it's the wonderful people that I got to work with the students and the staff. And these friendships are lifetime friendships, and that's something really special. One event that was particularly memorable for me was in 2020, my middle school choir sang at UNC. They sang at CMEA, and that turned out to be my very last school choir performance. So, that's kind of a cool ending. Although the ending was really, really difficult with COVID, that was a very memorable experience for me. As far as my family's concerned, I'm very blessed that I have a family that has always been really supportive. They supported my career. There were many times when they had to be patient, not only with my absence, but sometimes they had to be really patient with my attitude. And so I'm really fortunate. And as I said earlier, I would try to balance my school life and my home life a little bit better. What has brought me great joy, as well as what I am most proud of, is instilling confidence in my students to go on and do really good things. The desire of former students to continue in music, whether professionally or recreationally, and just instilling in them that value and that love of music. I think that's my greatest joy and what I'm most proud of. Final thoughts to share. Give yourself some grace. All of us give others grace, but a lot of times we're much harder on ourselves. So give yourself some grace. Wonderful does not have to be perfect. There are very few things in life, if any, that are perfect, but you have to find joy in the journey and in the accomplishments and in the effort. Happiness is a choice. Choose that daily. That's, you wake up and you decide what kind of a day. You have control of your own destiny. And kindness is never wasted.